Next we have flashcards. Flashcards are used to memorize certain materials behind or in any subject. You can create flashcards for any subject or for a test as you're preparing to remember. So that's the flashcard section, the late place. But these will be coming out in the late updates for those who are downloading the app. So today our biggest focus will be on the games that are within specific subjects. So down you have a list of subjects that you selected there as the subjects you're offering. So once you click on biology, for example, you will find the material listed in terms of the term, topic, and lessons. So this is following the new curriculum. So the material is organized in as the new curriculum would recommend. So here you have notes and the game. So when you look at this, this is term one. The topic is introduction to biology. You have a quiz button here, and then you have this button is going to tell you about that term. And then you have notes button here, and then you have the games here. Let's start with the quiz. So when you click on the quiz, you'll get the topical quiz for that exact topic, which is introduction to biology. The quizzes are divided into three: level one, level two, level three. Right now, with you guys who are having this update, you will not have this page active, but it will come in later on. Next is the notes. This one is active in every users. So if the subject has notes, you will get access to the current curriculum notes, which are listed for that lesson. For example, this lesson is in understanding biology, and it has notes from the definition of biology, why do we study biology, and the branches of biology. So you can read these notes here and use them as your guide. And next from that, you have the games. So there are 4 games for this lesson, which you can play. So when we click on play, you should be able to see a crossword now come up. So if we're playing a crossword, you highlight across the tiles to see which game you are going to play. So they give you a set of clues here. So, and you're supposed to guess the word. And those clues and those words are derived from the notes that you saw earlier. So the material you are learning from is converted directly into the games. So if you dare forget or you've not memorized it very well, you can go and check the notes and see how they are. So for example, here study of viruses, it's a branch of biology. If you remember, or if you've done some biology, this word is virology. So virology here, you click here, vi, uh, viro, virology. Perfect. So you can guess the correct word as virology and get points. If you guess a wrong word, let's say the study of virology, studied in virology, then is a type of microorganism. Yeah, so if I guess it wrongly, let's say I would say um, I put a random word, I would lose a point there. But you can still correct it in this case. Yeah, and I think in this case, it is studied in virology. It's a microorganism. This would be a virus. Yeah. Yeah, so basically that is the way the games are, and you would play them and refer to the notes and see what you're actually playing. So there are 4 sets of games. Then if you forget, you have to come back and refer and read through and understand what you're playing. So most of these are all set in that kind of thing. Yeah. So that is how they would be in this typically. So you have all the topics aligned for term one, um, then you got term two, you have term two Kingdom Monera. So all these notes are professionally made by teachers to help you go through this journey within the new curriculum. So you have notes as well as games that are aligned within those notes. And you also have access to quizzes that will quiz you all through that material you're learning from. So that is the same throughout for all the subjects, for physics, for art and design. You find all the subjects there. Some don't yet have access to notes, but they will be having access to notes every time as you use the platform. Now we're going to the next section. This section here is the profile section. You can see the points you gain from playing the games. If you play a game, you will get some points here, and you will get also access. You'll get coins. Coins can be used to buy life, and you will also be part of a league. This is a leaders board where you would see how you're doing with other people. And the streak is if you play every day, you get a streak and get some awards as well. Yeah, that is the profile section. If you want other sections, you can come here on settings and see the login, logout. You can change your class from here and you can change your password and all that information. Then here we have the library section. The library section has access to open source and free material you can use. So currently we have books which are made by our teachers at Malmet. These are books, for example, biology, chemistry book one, and we're going to put there more books you can always use to refer and learn the material. You do your research. For example, this biology book. Um, Once you click on it, it's going to open the book. So the book has access to notes and material that you will be using throughout, and this material is going to be updated regularly, and it is going to be active book, so you can work within the book and answer the questions. You can perform those experiments that they asked you within the new curriculum and all those kinds of things. So you have a book that has content just like this. Yeah, so you have more content here, you have diagrams. Yeah, so this is a book that shows you the material you're learning broken down in very simple terms. Then from there, you also have files. So some of you who have access to files, you can add your own notes that you get from school, the ones you've typed out, the resources you have, and use those resources, use this platform to read through those resources. So for example, I might put in my resource, for example, computer notes here, and yeah, I can get computer full notes and I open them in this platform. Later on, you'll be able to make games out of this material you've added yourself, as well as highlight materials. It's a very nice PDF reader that you can use. Even create flashcards out of the same material. So basically, that is it. That is how you get started to use this KTD platform. We are bringing out more features to help students learn in an engaging and fun way. We're making out more games that will be good for you and good for the student community out there. So you can recommend it to your friends, download the platform and start using it right away, and give us feedback on any issue that you might find and any suggestions that we might have to add to include to make the games better. And we are soon going to be reaching out to all members of the student communities and parents, those who still have issues finding access to free material to learn with this new curriculum. You can download this app. It is free and the material there is free. There is also another section that is for hobbyists. There, once you come here, you can click on hobbyist here, and the hobbyist section has developmental courses, developmental games, the games you typically play to add on to your skills. This can be Bible study for those who are religious. You can play Bible study games for those interested in programming, school, pop culture, Uganda. More games are still supported on the same platform under the hobby section. So you can go to the hobby section and play the same games, and we're improving them on a daily. Yes, and that is the Katedi platform. Thank you very much.